We introduced a 10-year vision for social and ecological transformation big enough to save our planet, the Green New Deal. It was laid out on 3 core principles to transform how the United States approached climate policy. The first was to dramatically accelerate the timeline for decarbonizing the U.S. economy. The second was to say that we are going to create millions of jobs in this country to get it done. And the third principle was that we were going to leave no community behind in that transformation. Now, when we unveiled the Green New Deal, the critics jumped against it nearly immediately. They said it was an impossible dream, too impractical, and not serious enough. And today we can say that they were wrong. In the last 5 years, we have made major strides in tackling the climate crisis and creating millions of jobs by building together a diverse coalition of people committed to a better future. From community organizers and frontline climate activists to labor organizers and everyday working people, we are winning with a movement that rejects a dystopian future left to us and is committed to building a new one. It was Green New Deal organizing across the country that paved the way for the Inflation Reduction Act, the largest ever federal investment in U.S. history to tackle the climate crisis and invest in a clean energy economy. This is a $369 billion investment that will create 9 million new jobs with public investments in renewable energy, transportation, manufacturing, public lands, and more, and that is just the down payment. It was Green New Deal organizing that paved the way for that to get done. We should not settle for anything less than transforming our society and economy for the better to save our planet. That means transitioning to 100% clean and renewable energy, ending fossil fuels, revitalizing our public services like healthcare and education, and taxing billionaires and polluters to tackle the systemic inequality that got us here in the first place. 5 years in, we understand more than ever of what we stand to lose. We are watching in real time the destabilizing effects of a deeply unequal and fossil fuel dependent global economy. We see natural disasters at unimaginable scales, the fracturing of our social safety nets in the face of a global pandemic, and our tax dollars paying for war after war and tax cut after tax cut, while our healthcare and housing are increasingly out of reach here at home. We know that this is all to the benefit of powerful corporations and the very wealthy few who stand to profit from squeezing the people of this country and the planet to the very brink. This moment is not just a crisis for our planet. It is turning into a crisis for our economy and our democracy. Abroad, authoritarians use this opportunity to rise to power, and here at home, they are knocking at the gates.
Good afternoon, friends. This is Getting Serious. President Biden has confirmed that he wants to make big changes to Social Security and other important programs. This would include adjustments to how the cost of living adjustment is calculated and the maximum benefit payout. My dear friends, I'll be sharing with you everything that you need to know, so please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, remember that every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. According to Yahoo News, to ensure the financial well-being of an aging workforce, the foundation of America's top retirement program needs to remain rock solid. Unfortunately, cracks in this foundation have been apparent for nearly 4 decades. More than 67 million current beneficiaries, along with well over 100 million workers in the labor force, are counting on elected lawmakers to strengthen Social Security and avoid a catastrophe. This includes President Joe Biden unveiled a multi-point plan to overhaul Social Security. Every year since 1985, the Social Security Board of Trustees report has estimated that America's top retirement program would not bring in sufficient revenue to cover long-term outlays. The size of Social Security's unfunded obligations has been steadily growing for nearly 4 decades. As of the 2023 Trustees Report, the estimate stood at a long-term cash shortfall of $22.4 trillion. Experts have confirmed that the current payout schedule is very much in question, with benefit cuts a real possibility by 2033. Despite Social Security's weakening financial foundation, it is in absolutely no danger of going bankrupt or becoming insolvent. Two of the program's 3 sources of funding, which are payroll tax on earned income tax and the taxation of benefits, account for virtually all of its revenue. So as long as people keep working and paying their taxes, payouts will be dispersed to eligible beneficiaries. If the Old Age and Survivors Insurance Trust Fund depletes its asset reserves by the year 2033, as the trustees have forecasted, sweeping benefit cuts of up to 23% may await retired workers and survivor beneficiaries. While on the campaign trail in 2020, then-candidate Biden released a 4-point plan designed to strengthen Social Security. The critical aspect of this proposal was increasing payroll taxation on high earners. It has confirmed that the president wants to shift the measure of inflation from the CPIW to the CPIE. The CPIW has been Social Security's cost of living adjustment determinant every year since 1975. The issue is that it focuses on the spending habits of urban wage earners and clerical workers. These are usually working-age Americans who are not currently receiving a Social Security check. Moreover, they spend money differently than the seniors who make up the majority of program recipients. The third key tenet of Joe Biden's Social Security plan is to meaningfully increase the special minimum benefit. In 2024, a lifetime low-earning worker with 30 years of coverage can take home no more than $1,066.50 each month. By comparison, the federal poverty level for the United States in 2024 is $1,255 per month. Yahoo News has reported that the president's offer is to lift the special minimum benefit to 125% of the federal poverty level and adjust it annually thereafter to account for inflation. If this proposal were law now, the special minimum benefit for a person with 30 years of coverage would be $1,568.75, or more than $500 per month higher. Although increasing payroll taxation on high earners would immediately boost revenue for Social Security, the other aspects of Biden's plan would offset much of these gains, lifting benefits for lifetime low-earning workers, increasing the PIA for age beneficiaries, and shifting to the CPIE, which results in a payout increase for all beneficiaries over time, neutralizes much of the extra revenue from taxing the rich. The president's Social Security plan would come with unintended economic consequences. The president's 4-point plan to overhaul Social Security would lead to a couple of unintended and adverse consequences for the U.S. economy. Perhaps the largest problem of all is that President Biden does not have the votes on Capitol Hill to see his proposal become law. Amending Social Security laws will require 60 votes in the U.S. Senate, and it's been 45 years since either party had a supermajority of 60 seats. Well, my amazing and most awesome friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dear friends, thank you so much for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, every Friday I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaways, all you have to do, friends, is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.